بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب زدني علما.
Okay, so the next thing we'll try to see the configuration example with the multiple areas. Like previously we have seen the three routers topology and we have configured all in one area. So probably here I'll be using multiple areas. So before I go ahead, let me just quickly give an overview of the configurations. So we have already seen how to advertise these networks. Like if you remember, we have discussed the OSPF configurations. So the first option is we go inside the OSPF. We have to define the process ID. We have already discussed the concept of process ID in the earlier, the basic configuration with a single area. Advertise your network. Like in my case, I want to advertise this subnet. So I'm going to specify 10.1.1.1. Of course, I can be specific 10.0.0.255 if I'm giving the network ID, the wildcard mask, and then area, and that interface as per your design in which area. So if this interface as per my design goes in area 0, so we need to advertise that particular interface in area 0. So when you are advertising this interface, let's say this 12, 13, and 14, and as per my design, this interfaces falls in area 23. So when you're advertising those interfaces, we need to be specific and have to say that these two interfaces, of course here these two interfaces in 23 and this interface in area 4, you can see. So in terms of configuration part, there is nothing different. The only thing differ in the configuration is the defining that particular interface or that particular network or that particular IP. IP means interface here. In our case, it will be interfaces, falls in which area. So you have to design accordingly, like in general, as per the normal designing options. Like if you take the normal designing options, we do have a head office, let's say in Delhi, and I'm connecting multiple branch offices in different cities, let's say. Like let's say in Hyderabad, let's say in Chennai, let's say in Bangalore, in Pune, different cities here. And maybe you got multiple small branch offices. Like if you take any government office, any government organization, they do have their own individual offices in small towns and villages. Probably they have placed with a small router, and you can group this as one area like that. So you can have multiple routers and they all connect to this main branch office in Hyderabad, and they all connect here. Just like you can take an example of any passport offices or any different locations. You can take an example. So when we design this, generally the backbone network, we go with area 0, the backbone, like including my head office along with all my branch offices. Now these branch offices will be acting as my border routers, because these branch offices will be connecting to my backbone, the network backbone, that is area 0, as well as they will be connecting to my individual branch offices here. So maybe they belong to the area 10, let's say. So these all belong to area 10, including the interfaces facing towards the branch offices. So the interfaces facing towards the branch offices will be in area 10, and the interface which is facing towards my backbone network, that is to my main head office, maybe in area 0. So it's all how you design. So we are not going to physically group the routers. Physically, the way they are connected, it will be the same. But we are going to logically separate them in different areas depending upon the network statements what we use. Like in this example, like I showed you here, in this example, the same thing here. You can see area 0 connecting to non-backbone areas here. Likewise, the configuration example also, the main part, the change will be here based on this one. That particular interface goes in which area. So rest of the things remains the same. The wildcard mask, the process ID remains the same. That interface goes in which area as per the design. Like I said, these interfaces facing towards the branch office will be in area 20, let's say. And the interface which is facing towards the core will be in area 0. And this router is a border router because it is connecting to multiple areas in general. Okay, so in terms of advertisements, no changes. Only the thing you need to define is that particular interface comes in which area as per your network design.